Hi everyone, my name is Baoqi Ding. Today I'm so excited to share the highlights of my year-long study, which is titled Raise a Healthy AI, Human Responsibility and Intelligence System. By a show of hands, who has ever encountered a biased algorithm? Someone. Okay. And now, raise your hand if you have ever used Google image search. Everyone. Yes, you have experienced biased AI, but you had no idea. If we search you as CEO for now and look at results, we will see while women account for 27% of CEOs in the United States, there are no results on the first page are women. We use Google image search to understand the world around us, but now the hidden AI bias is shaping our understanding. So what's AI bias? It's a phenomenon that occurs when an AI algorithm produces prejudiced results due to erroneous assumption in the machine learning process. AI bias exists in every area of life, from job recruitment to healthcare system. So who can be held responsible for the consequences of biased AI? To explore this question, I began reading books and taking online courses about AI bias. Next, I conducted interviews with subject matter experts and professionals, from software engineers to behavioral psychologists, to understand the world of AI bias. Researcher Mike Cook said, you can't have an AI system that understands ethics. You can program it to replicate one group's norms or enforce government ideology, but that's not the same thing. So back to this question. The answer cannot be AI, because AI is like a child. It can't differentiate right from wrong, and it knows nothing until someone teaches it. The answer is humans. In order to be more ethical, AI needs us. So that leads to my current question. How can we make people take more responsibility for creating human AI? I map out 3 intervention points in the AI learning process: data, participation, and development. So let's go through them one at a time to look for opportunities to change the narrative. Along the way, I will show you 4 projects related to each intervention point to explore the potential answers. First, I start with the data entry side as my starting point. AI needs accountable data. 67% of internet users in the United States are not aware of their country's privacy and data protection rules. We need more data awareness, and the first step is to better understand data value. So how might we help people more aware of person data value? I designed Blackbox, a public experience that helps users understand how much their data is worth. So what is Blackbox? Blackbox is a question and answer machine which can quickly calculate a participant's data value. The input is personal information, and the output is person data analysis, which is the price in dollars. The participant fill out a form with their own information, and then drop it in the black box. After 5 minutes of calculation, they will get their analysis report. After using the black box service, the participant can scan the QR code on the report and receive a list of resources for unlocking their data value. Here are some stories from the experiences.
This is too much excitement at one time. I can't do anything else today. This is too much. I like this. It's cool. How do I feel? You know, data's expensive.
In Spanish, they pay me less. So racist, dude.
I really am not surprised because, I'm not sure what they use to determine, Like, if I'm on YouTube a lot and they only want to pay me 42 cents, imagine how much less it would be for someone who's on YouTube a little.
What? But I'm only worth 50 cents? Well, 53 cents, okay. Those 3 cents, that's all I needed. And that's 3 cents of validation. All right, so there's 3 cents worth. Without those, I mean, who would I be? Just be another nameless slob on Facebook.
So through the visualization of their data value, people can find out the data bias, synthesize with other stakeholders, and become more aware of the data value. With this experience, I realized people care about their data, and they need tools to reveal what's inside the black box. So I want to go one step further and make the black box more transparent. Over half of internet users in the United States were not aware they could turn off location tracking. People need to know more about their options, and they need more transparency in AI system. Once users understand the personal data value, what if we can design a more immersive way for users to see what data is being fed to the AI and how AI influences their digital experiences? Those insights led me to envision my second project, Taggy. This AR experience gives users a clear view of how their data views intelligent system. The project made transparency and trust central to the whole experience. We all receive push advertisement every day, but today, before you swipe left and delete them, let's use Taggy to see how the AI behind push advertisement works.
Welcome to the AR world. AI analysis system notices you searched about hostels in Madrid 4 times this week. Based on your search history about Madrid. Data analysis. You are a lone ranger. You are a self-assured solo traveler looking to make friends and have fun with a limited budget. How your data is used to track you across apps and websites. Not you? Want to try the privacy mode? You do have the option of breaking AI analytics to unlock free exploration, or you can approve the analysis and accept the AI's recommendation.
To be clear, I don't want to educate users on how to treat the data exchange for AI system. Instead, the projects aim to help users better understand their choices and consequences of AI system. This allows them to have more control and ownership over the data. As they become more aware of their data, users will start to take responsibility of it. This means that, over time, big data can become accountable, fit for purpose, and more meaningful data for AI. Moving forward, let's talk about participation. AI needs proactive participation. Education is an essential tool for increasing participation. In November 2019, $540 million was invested by the Department of Education into supporting STEM education. But only 45% of high schools offer computer science courses, and it's often elective. So how might we make participation in AI learning more accessible for STEM learners? This led me to design Virtual, accessible VR experience for STEM learners to learn AI knowledge. It's a set of VR tools for STEM learners to access AI knowledge learning with a simple button design, a comfortable grip, and attaching strap. Controllers are ergonomically designed to be comfortable for kids. Users can easily build their own learning space without limits, learn how to train the AI model, and participate in the discourse surrounding AI with a larger community. This project was created as a way for STEM learners to explore the potential implications of AI, and also it provides flexibility for users to learn AI in a broad virtual reality environment. This culture and mindset shift is very important for STEM learners as future decision makers, and more importantly, future developers. So after this project, I decided to shift my focus from future AI developers to the present developers. AI needs more inclusive development environment. Computer scientist Karen Sparkton says, computing is too important to be left to men. But globally, only 22% of AI professionals are female. This figures means that without including women, this machine learning technologies will be fed with a constant stream of biased data, eventually producing junk results and causing harm. So what are the pain points? I found this quote from the online female tech community. I feel I'm missing the link between the male-dominated tech world and all the potential female entrepreneurs out there. Women and girls struggle to find role models and lack the self-awareness of their strengths in computing. So how might we empower women who want to pursue careers in the computer science industry and create more gender diversity? I designed Code+, a learning platform that empowers women developers through pair programming and self-development. Code+ connects users with the role models in the community and helps them achieve self-career goals. So let's talk about pair programming first. Pair programming begins with 3 steps. First, explore. User can explore the learning room section and find more industry resources and mentors anytime. Next, connect. In addition to make recommendations based on work experience and industry, what makes Code+ unique is that it matches mentor through shared experiences. Finally, it's time to start paired programming. Click the notification on the home page and enter the room. The note-taking features will help users track every detail during the learning session. Congratulations, you finished the learning session. So let's head to the self-development. Code+ empowers users through data visualization. Users can check their performance analysis on the home page when they finish studying. Code+ tracks learning hours, learning goals, and event history to provide a learning performance analysis and, more importantly, networking opportunities. The mission for Code+ is role models modeling STEM in every single part of girls' life. With more combo data, proactive participation, and inclusive development, we can better fulfill our duty to raise a healthier AI. Raise a healthy AI is not just the responsibility of developers and engineers, it's also about you and me. Thank you so much.
I wanted to take us back to that guy in the park, 53-cent guy. He just seems so validated by that number, and some of your people seemed sort of shocked, and some were like puzzled, I think. Any other stories from that experience? I wish I were there or had been there.
Yes, I found it very interesting that people always say am I only worth 50 cents or 5 cents? They equal the personal value to the person data value. And that's the moment I realized that our sense of value is influenced by the big data. And so we have to understand more about the systems. And on some level, we are a piece of data, actually. Yeah.
Did they realize that somebody was in the black box? Was it you?
Not me. Yes.
The human AI. Yeah, and I'm not sure about if people wouldn't trade their data. But I was super charmed by the contextual pop-ups in the, I guess it was in the cafe or the, coffee shop. And I just wonder if you'd consider other kinds of contexts where you could do these pop-ups that would wake people up to the way that their data is being mined. Maybe at a rock concert,
Yes.
It's a lot of data.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anywhere else that you were thinking about?
I think it's actually everywhere because we are in a this big data and AI present. Yeah.
maybe in this theater. What was one of the biggest things that you learned about AI, looking at this and trying to create around it for this past year? Maybe something that really excited you and something that maybe like worried you a little bit.
I think for me,
Let's do it the other way around. Something that worried you and then something that excited you.
okay. I think for me, what I learned is like always human in the loop. Like our critical thinking and also our like human judgment are also like needed for AI to make a fair decision. Like it's like a mindset shift from thinking AI for like as a like intelligent system, which is super powerful and super smart, to like realizing it's like a child on some level, like and AI needs us. So we have to collaborate and work together to build a better future.
I think that's why your title is so lovely, the idea of raising a healthier AI, that it is something like a child that needs nurturing and mentoring. Thanks so much, Baoqi.
Thank you.
Yeah.